We're crunching all. Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, finance, you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dollar shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes where everybody grows.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts Sunday through Thursday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to midnight, sometimes a little bit afterwards. Hope you are all doing well. We've got a little bit of a Bitcoin pump going on right now, so we'll check that out here in just a second. But first, I just want to give a shout out to the Billy Goat Tales team, Crypto Billy, the Biomex, Tony, Dave Digital, and Crypto Pollo. I think that's everybody. I feel bad if that's not. I think it is everybody, but shout out to all you guys. Thank you for putting together such a wonderful community, a wonderful just the group that you have put together is just amazing, and you guys are doing amazing work spreading love and kindness throughout the crypto space, and I appreciate each and every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. So and yeah, really enjoyed tonight's Billy Goat Tales. It was a lot of fun to talk with everybody about community, the importance of community, and not just in general, but the community that we are all a part of. So it's yeah, it was nice. It was nice to talk, and I'm not, for some reason, I do this show every single night, no problem talking, but for some reason spaces are just like a little bit different, and probably because we usually get into some not uncomfortable, but just emotional topics. And sometimes those are difficult to get into. Even if it's positive emotion, it's still, sometimes sometimes it's weird. I don't know. I can't, it's not that, it's not weird for me and like my family and my, my IRL friends and whatnot. That I can see every day. I have my IRL friends in the crypto world. They're just digital friends until I meet them in real life. So, but anyways, great spaces. Absolutely love those guys. Go ahead and go over to X. Follow Billy Goat Tales at Billy Goat Tales. That's TALES, Billy Goat Tales, and so yeah, I'll give you a hug in Vegas. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to get an Army Piper hug. I bet you'll be able to wrap all the way around me, because Alex is small and I'm only just a little bit bigger than Alex. So he's 5'4". I'm a whole 5'6", 5'6.5", and very. Not very overweight, but I'm definitely overweight. need to work out, but need to have time to work out. But actually just need the space. we're working on the garage, okay? We're working on the garage. Anyways, what's going on? How you doing? Good evening, Kasim. Good evening, Piper. Hope you are all doing well. And thank you, Piper, for saying I did great. I do appreciate that. And you know, I'll give you. Wait, I got a small team. Yeah, I got I got a small team. Um, I guess I mean you don't really need a massive team. But anyways, what is going on? Dropping frames, it looks like. Internet's being shoddy right now. So sorry if there's like any kind of lag or anything. But anyways, Bitcoin getting a little bit of a move up. Of course, it's getting a push down at the same time, potentially putting in a swing failure pattern. But zooming out, I still think we will get up into this zone at the very least before we see a decent pullback. So let's zoom out even further. I'm crashing out, bro. See you tomorrow. All right, Piper. Get you some good rest. If you need to, I can talk like this for the rest of the stream, and I know that it will soothe you because my mom was a hypnotherapist and I learned how to speak in ASMR. ASMR was just hypnotherapy, modern day hypnotherapy. That's all it is. Shout out to you, Piper. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, sir. Sleep well. All right. 3-hour stacked sell sitting right here in this giant daily candle, right smack dab in the middle of it. This is where I think we are going to get up to at the very least before we get a rollover. Let's turn on some EMAs here. We can see we got a nice bounce off of the 50-day EMA and getting above this range point of control. We do have the value area high up here at 101,910. So we could see Bitcoin's price get up to that 101,910, 900, 101,900. Before we get a little bit of rejection. We do have this vector candle here, this high volume candle, and these stacked buy orders that we could potentially come up and tap before we roll over. That's sitting at about 102,425. So just keep that in your mind. Stacked buys means that is an area where the market maker can possibly sell. There's trapped buyers up here. How do I know they're trapped buyers? Well, because they're stacked buys and not stacked sells. Stacks and at the highs, at a swing high. So I know that because there is an abundance of buys up here, but then price dropped, that tells me we have trapped buyers up here and that the market will likely try to get up there at some point and fill those buy orders. RS Miller, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Sorry I am late. I was being a good economist and spending money. That's right. Spending money is actually really good for the economy. Spend all the money. Everybody needs to start spending their money. Milton Friedman said so. Are you gonna say Milton Friedman was wrong? I don't think so. Why? Because the velocity, a little thing called the velocity of money matters. You've got to get the money moving around, changing hands to lubricate the economic system so that it can continue to churn. If you just hoard cash, it's actually the worst thing you can do for an economy. So all these people hoarding billions upon billions of dollars that they will never be able to spend in their entire lifetimes, Elon Musk, and try to buy governments both US, Britain, and Italy and France, and yeah, by influence, because that's what they do. That's what they do. And it's just kind of crazy that we just kind of let that happen. But anyway, we've gotta change the rules and the regulations so that they can't just take advantage, write rules for themselves, and that we can get that money flowing back in the system so that it can properly distribute throughout the economy. Until then, oh well, we just gotta suffer. I say we, but some of us, like us in the States, are doing better than others around the world. So it is important to keep that in mind. Being in crypto and being a part of this community and other communities, you run into, or you become friends or acquaintances with people from, other countries. And, there's a lot of people from other countries that just aren't doing as well, and especially aren't doing as well as the US. So that's one thing, you got to keep in perspective. Might not be in the top 1% in the US, but you're in the top 1% in the world. That doesn't mean that the money needs to be hoarded, because those people that are doing worse than us, that money would get to them too. And we could just, do our thing. But anyways, and now that XRP is higher, I can spend more. No, he was not wrong. Who's not wrong? Oh, Milton Friedman. Yeah. So yeah, looking for Bitcoin to get up here to these stacked sales at 98. 98. Let's zoom in a little bit. 98,800. So right about there, that's when I would start looking for potential bearish divergences, or and losing momentum and other points of confluence in that zone that suggest that Bitcoin could be losing steam, getting up in there, and then that would suggest that it could roll over. The money flow on the 4-hour is still in the red. Our True 7 is on the positive side, so that's good. Our trend ribbon is on the positive side, so that's good. It is in the overbought. I really don't like using that. The high momentum zone. I don't know what to call it. But RMT, what's going on? Throwing the waves in the chat. Love it. Thank you. Where is everyone? Everyone is over at Billy Goattails. So if you go over to Billy Goattails and ask to speak and say, hey, go watch Lunar on Piper Academy and share it out. Sorry I'm late. Wix get priority. Hey, man. Gosh. Wick 589, what a guy. What a guy. That dude was absolutely tripping me out. Oh, he was so funny. He was so funny. Absolutely love him. Got to hear Wick's wife 589 as well. And yeah, that was awesome, man. It's so awesome to be able to talk to community members. And I wasn't able to talk to the Wicks tonight, but I'm sure I will at some point in the future. And yeah, it's just so cool to hear voices, the voices behind the avatars, you know what I mean, behind the possums. And that's one of my favorite things, like being in the Discord. Like, join the Discord, man, because I would love it if we could just like hang out from time to time in like the Discord chat, not the text, the video, or just the phone chat, just that stuff. If one of y'all wouldn't mind sharing this out on X, I completely forgot, and tag me in it. Thank you. Hey, LBC and fam, what's going on? All set? What's going on, Melissa? One Love, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you. I'll make them come to Nashville and we can all hang out. Yeah, man, that would be awesome. Go to a Titans game. Hey, go to a Titans game. Go to a Preds game or go to a concert. There's so much to do in Nashville. But yeah, definitely would enjoy that. We need a Nashville meetup. Man, last year Bitcoin conference would have been perfect. I just wasn't prepared for it, you know. God, man, it was 2.5 hours away from me, and I couldn't go. So we used to chat in voice. Yeah, we did, and we need to do that even more. The Dusty Hunt, yo, what's going on? Is that an Arkansas Razorback Dusty Hunt? Is that what I'm seeing? It looks like an Arkansas Razorback, like an old school, almost like an old school logo. Not really sure. Um, but yeah, great space is always good to connect with y'all deeper. Yeah, all said. I think I saw you in there. That was cool. Yep. Had a great time talking to Frankie and talking smack to Kelly about his fantasy team to his face. Not really to his face, but where he can hear me talk smack. But it was nice. It was fun. But yeah. Looks like we're getting a rejection here off of the golden pocket. Could just be a sorry, try not to yawn. Could just be a yes, it is Arkansas. I knew it. Could just be a minor pullback before we push to the upside. But we are putting in a little bit of a swing failure pattern. We are getting some high volume kicking here. Oh, that's where I know you from, Melissa, from Frankie's channel. You did great. Thanks, Melissa. I get so nervous for some reason talking on those spaces. Well, opening up, that's one of the things, It's just even though I can do it in front of the camera, I don't know. I don't know what it is about for some reason being on the phone talking to people is I guess it's more personal. Is that why? Probably. Mm. I'll talk to the Wicks. We'll figure out a weekend. Hell yeah. I haven't been in there over 1.5 years, but only pop in there. Oh, you're talking about Frankie's channel. Yeah. Been following Frankie since that guy. I'm not even going to say his name. All right. Golden Pocket. I gotta get out. This should not happen while live. All right, 786, $99,936. That is a high that I could see us getting into. I want to pull a fib specifically just on this candle body and see. I want to mark off the midpoint of that candle. So the 50% retracement, that's why I throw the fib on there. Let's get rid of the fibs. And we can see that that is just below the 786. The reason why that is significant is because getting into this candle, as we have started to, this candle right here, this big sell candle, I would expect for us, that doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I would expect for us to take at least half of that candle back. And that 786 would be a nice place to see a rejection from. Now, from there, it's just all about, can we hold trends and continue higher and create a higher low, or a higher low and then a higher high, or coming up here, do we then start to roll over and really start taking out these lows? Personally, man, I think I think there's a much better than 0% chance that we will get down to this 85K level. So we do have stacked buys down here at starting at 83.4 to 82.5. So I would definitely think that if we are to start coming back down and losing some lows over here, that we will probably come down at least to that level there, if not all the way down to the 50% retracement. What is it? Okay, so we're on the daily. So we also have the 200 daily EMA sitting right down here as well. So there's going to be some confluence whenever, if price does decide to roll over and get down here, there is some confluence there. So let's get rid of this, clean this chart up a little bit so we can kind of get a better view of things. Let's do, where's stacked buy zones, high time frame trend lines. Keep that up. Fibs. We also have a macro 0.114 up here at 101,500 that gets into that candle that we were looking at just a minute ago. So, and the value area high sitting just above that at 101,958. So, potentially could get all the way up to here. Could even create a new high. We create a new high, then that gets very interesting. Or a higher high, not a new high, but a higher high. We create a higher high and get it back above this value area high, then we might be a little more bullish than it would seem. But right now on the daily chart, we do have money coming out, and this does look like it's going to play out as more of a short-term bounce than a full-on pump back to the upside. We can throw on the Wyckoff schematics. We can see that the up thrust, we could be part of this up thrust, then we get a pullback, and that could be the low until we come all the way back over here and drop. I mean, that is, the potential is there. That could very much well be the case. Bitcoin could just chop around in here, and during this time I would expect a lot of alts to be going pumping, and then everything will just kind of crash together, and we'll just get this triple top in here and roll over, and the Bitcoin and crypto bull run will be over, and that'll be it. And then we got to pack up our bags and go home. Point of saying all that is given the economic headwinds that we are facing, there's a very mixed bag of data out there. You know, me and Piper, we talk on the phone, and I try to pick his brain and, try to learn about this economic data and stuff. And, everything he says makes a lot of sense to me, knowing what I know and not knowing what he knows and can explain to me. And it's just like, all right, because of those macroeconomic headwinds, the 10-year treasury yields going through the roof, the fact that the spread between the 2 and the 10 years is almost 0.5, which historically speaking, that spread being a 0.5 has always led to a recession. So we'll see. Hey, Alexo Crypto, good evening. See you in the morning. Hey, good night. Hey, Alexo Crypto. What's going on, my guy? Hope you are doing well. And yep, good night, brother. God bless. God bless to you, Alexo Crypto. Thank you for stopping by and smashing that like. Don't forget to smash that like, everybody. If you would not mind hitting that like button and sharing this out with a friend, and joining the community, the Piper Academy Network. It is not just us. We have our community, but we're also tightly knit, and have a bunch of crossover with LXO's community, my community, just all kinds of crossover across the board. People that, other content creators like Jason Casper and Frankie Candles and Crypto Billy and everybody that was, Kelly Kellum, everybody that was in that spaces, it was just awesome. It's just so many good people, man. It's so good to be surrounded by so many good people. Other than the people that love Cass. But anyways, I digress. just that's just a little shout out to RMT. All right, a little shout out. RMT, who do you got in the Super Bowl? I'm thinking. I think Detroit. And Buffalo. Detroit, Buffalo. LOL. I love cats. Cats? What? Cats? Cats? I don't know. All right. So, yep. RMT throwing the waves in the chat. $5. Thank you, RMT Retro Mic Tech, for the super chat. Mad love, bro. I appreciate you. And yeah, thank you so much, man. Piper, $5. No, all of our super chats go get put in a pot, and that's how we do our giveaways. So absolutely love it. Doggers. Those people are the worst. Awesome Austin is live right now. Also, I still don't know who that is. Have you been watching him, RS Miller? Those people are the worst. Derrick Henry. Oh, I don't know. I'm so lost right now. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some other stuff because, yeah. So Bitcoin, need to hold. First of all, need to hold 89, whatever this low is here, 89.82. Need to hold that low. $89,082. Yeah, we're above the point of control, so I do expect us to push up a little bit higher, and then we'll get a pullback. Probably what I'm looking for tomorrow with the data drops, we have inflation data coming in. We got CPI, core inflation rate month over month and year over year. So we've got these dropping at 8:30 in the morning. So that will be an hour before the morning market report with Army Piper and hopefully OC guy. Hopefully he's feeling better. And let's so yeah. Here you go. Be prepared, okay? I'm sure BC Port Corp will go over it as well in the Good Morning Crypto show. So, but I just want to go ahead and put it on your radar. 8:30 tomorrow. Expect some movement because that's going to be the big data for the week. That's the biggest data for the week, I think. We do have retail sales month over month. Yeah, tomorrow is the big day. So typically Wednesdays are the start of reversals. Try. You do not. Do. You must. I remember him saying your name now. Okay. There is no try. There is only do. Du hast. Du hast mich. Lordy. All right, so some things I was watching. So yeah, inflation tomorrow, 8:30. Expect big moves. Be careful. Use a stop loss. Use proper risk management. But also, on data drops like that, it's best to wait after the data and for about an hour or so, maybe even after the market opened, just depending on how price is setting up. But it's always best to just wait, especially if you're new to trading. It's always best to just let the dust settle and before you go and hop in a trade. You want the market makers to show their hand before you go in. So on days like that with extreme volatility, when extreme volatility is expected. So yeah, I was watching Brett here. We've got this right here, so that's that pole. Just from this low, well, we got the breakout here, so that would be a measurement target of about 58 cents. And if we go ahead and let's go ahead and take the poll on this new flag. Come on. Good. There we go. And let's go to where it could possibly break out from, and it's right around the same area. Let's do a trend-based fib. Let's see if we can get some levels in here. Low to high to low, and there you go. Nope, no levels there. No levels there. This trend from low to high to low. Almost, oh, the 1.618 sitting at about 63 cents is just above that. So depending on where this, well, it would have had to break out from way up here, which it did not. So, but that doesn't mean we can't get up there, especially on a meme coin. You tend to get overly extended to the upside, and that's why you typically get overly extended to the downside on memes. Plus, they're useless coins that do absolutely nothing, and every single one of them should and will go to zero at some point, except for maybe that's something that's a proof of work like Doge. That may not go to zero, but pretty much every other meme coin in existence is absolute useless garbage. And that's all you will ever hear me say on this channel. But that doesn't mean that we can't trade it. Don't hate it, don't love it, don't hate it, just date it and trade it. That's all that we're gonna do here. Yeah, we're gonna be responsible. We're gonna have fun, and we're gonna talk crap about meme coins. Maybe not on this network, but definitely during this show, because that's what we do. That's what the LBC does. He's always talked about his absolute hatred for meme coins. So there you go. Almost as useless as Kaz. RMT, I love you, dude. I miss the lips say Brett again. Brett. Crypto Billy's in the house. What's going on, Crypto Billy? Hope you're doing well. Hola. I like the way your lips move when you say Brett. Oh man. What's going on, Billy? Hope you're doing well. I know you're doing well. We just left your spaces tonight. What an amazing time that was. It's always great to talk to other people in the space, like actually hear their voices. And I was telling everybody earlier, Billy, how I've never heard the Wicks speak. I've never heard their voices, and it's so cool. Well, actually, I have heard Mr. Wick. I'm pretty sure I've heard him before. But Wick's wife, Fine89, it was nice to hear her voice, and it's nice to just put voices to to avatars, to pictures, and get a better or just you get closer to people when you can actually talk to them and hear them like in person, so to speak. And but yeah, we're gonna Crypto Billy, we're RMT and I we're trying to get a Nashville trip planned together to where we all meet up. And I know you're over there. I believe in. Are you in Georgia or South Carolina? I know you're close to Melissa, but um yeah, they were sweet, Melissa. I know that's not a bad drive for you to Nashville. So let's all meet up someday and yeah, thanks for having the Wix on, Billy. Yeah, for real. Um Absolutely. Like me, I don't stop talking. Yeah. SC, that's what I thought. Um I knew you were a hot skip and a a hop skip and a jump away um from Melissa. So hot skip and a jump away. That's a southern saying, right? That's a southern thing that we talk like down here, right? We'll chat, but we are thinking June or July. I was thinking more September when football's going on. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But it'll definitely have to be well, not necessarily definitely have to be this summer because kids are out of school, but probably helps. Um, Especially come spring, travel ball is going to start up. So it would definitely have to be a weekend. I would have to wait and see when travel ball schedules are. Because obviously I've got to go to my kids' softball tournaments. Um, so unless it's in Nashville, which there is one in Nashville. Hmm. He wants to ride out a hurricane. Wait, what? Oh, in South Carolina? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, another one that we were talking about yesterday is ETH. Getting that little move up. Man, it's just so ugly. I don't like it. Don't like it. But ETH is probably one of the only ones that's like putting in a bullish divergence on the daily. I mean, candle bodies or wicks, either one. But that could also be short term, and it could come either into this fair value gap or this fair value gap. And if they overlap at all, then they don't. So, yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, that just looks so bullish, but Piper's got me so bearish, and Piper's usually right on the macro stuff. But we did sweep this low like I was looking for. If this thing can just break above here, and then maybe we get a pretty juicy pullback. But after that, man, I would expect ETH to just take off. I mean, and I'm still thinking, and all this stuff, I mean, this move would be very short term. And I keep thinking, I think we're going to have a pretty explosive February and March. And then after that, considering where Bitcoin is already at, and that Bitcoin's already in its sub-wave 5 of its cycle, fifth wave on the cycle, and its fifth wave on the super cycle. It's like, and Bitcoin's getting very close to its end. I really don't care about 4-year cycles or anything like that, because I don't think they actually play. I mean, they play a little bit into the price appreciation of Bitcoin, but it's really just the fact that the entire capital markets have been expanding for literally since 2009, ever since the bottom of the recession. We've just been going ballistic to the upside. So, and Bitcoin has never seen what is called a secular bear market, which is a multi-year bear market. For stocks, it's usually, you know, like a good, well, yeah, like a good 3 years, if not longer. Let's go look at the Dow Jones or the S&P. We can look at the S&P and go back to 2000, and it's these two lovely lady humps. Right over here. Well, that is a drawing tool. Do not need the drawing tool. Go to the weekly. And where are they? It's been so long. Because that's COVID. Golly. Back up. Monthly. Look how long we've been in the bull market, guys. Like, this was the last secular bear market. This one went on for quite some time. Peaked in March of 2000. Did not complete this correction until 2009. That's a 9-year secular bear market, technically. It's more of a consolidation, a secular consolidation, but it was like having two not quick, but let's see. This one is 31 bars, so that's 31 months. So quick math tells me that that's quite some time. I can do math. That's almost 3 years right there. So yeah, secular bear market, almost 3 years right there. And then here is probably 17, so about a year and a half almost. So, I mean, those are going to be the times when Bitcoin will truly get tested. I think Bitcoin will be fine. But I think 99.999% of crypto is going to wash out. And it's not going to be pretty for a lot of people. But who knows? Who knows what can happen? Just don't ask me about my Varus wallet. That phrase triggers ninja assassins to appear. I don't, why? I'm so confused. I will show you my whole coiner wallet. RMT is a whole coiner on gas. Man, I can't believe he was able to scrape up a whole 13 cents. Billy, the founder of Varus, is responsible for my career. I mine and hold it out of pure appreciation for him. Have since it launched. Well, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Total crypto market is sitting at $3.3 trillion, and we did the thing. I pointed it out last night, but we did the thing where the monthly created a fair value gap, and we have gotten into that monthly fair value gap this month, and we've bullishly been bouncing off of it. And this can continue. Forget your macro headwinds. Leave your reason and logic at the door. This is crypto. These are capital markets. This can keep going until something really breaks, which I expect it will. The Dixie, though, we did get a little bit of a pullback today on the Dixie, I believe, because we've been getting some good economic data that we've been wanting to see. And getting a little pullback here on the Dixie, would be nice, because that means that that would be, it is more often than not inverse correlated with our risk on assets. So we want to see the Dixie go down in order for our risk on asset prices to go up. So yeah. Well, do the opposite of what I do. I like remaining poor for life. As long as you're rich in spirit and heart and family, and just your personal life, I think that's all that really matters. Your personal wealth. The money is nice to be able to, you know, feed yourself, your family, and put a roof over everybody's heads and pay for car insurance. Side note, oldest, my oldest got her driver's license today. Oh, oh God. And I don't know how to handle it because it's her insurance is like over $300. And the car takes only premium unleaded. She has already applied for several jobs. And I hope she gets one. And but yeah, super proud of her. First time taking her driver's test and passed it. So super awesome. So shout out to you. I won't say your name, but shout out to you. I love you. But yeah, gonna get choked up. Anyways, putting in some bearish divergences here on the daily chart, price moving. Ooh, 3 hits to the high too. Oh gosh, this is not looking good for the dollar. That's right, we are still on the dollar. 3 hits to the high, 3 hits to the low. Typically means that we should see some downside, at least temporarily, which means we could be seeing some price movements to the upside for our risk on assets. Oh man, just wait till she pops her first curb and gives you a ring. Yeah. That's okay. As long as she's okay, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I really hope she's not popping curbs, but we'll see. I had a coworker tell me today that he's like, she's gonna get into a wreck. Everybody wrecks their first car. I said, bro, absolutely not. I have never wrecked a car. Okay? I have only had a car. I've had one SUV hit me, and I had one deer hit me. Yes, the deer hit me. It literally jumped out in front of my car. I mean, what am I supposed to do at that point? Just right off, just coming out of a ditch. It's like a ditch drop off on each side. And this deer just goes, whoop. And it was like I want to say I don't think it was a buck, but it was big, man. I mean, it totaled my car. So, when Lambo Hot Wheel, where is my Lambo? Oh, it's in my son's room. My Lambo's in my son's room. Sorry. USDT dominance, we do want to look at this because we want to see this trickle to the downside, because if the USDT dominance is trickling to the downside, then a likelihood that means that people are getting out of their stable coins and getting into the assets is increased. So we want to see the tether dominance to break these lows and start pushing lower, because that would signal to us we're going risk on. Going risk on, baby. We do have the trend ribbon pushing below the zero line, and our money flow is in the red, and it is pushed off of the zero line. Didn't even touch the zero line. So pushing away from it there, USDT. So we've got the Dixie looking bearish. We've got the USDT dominance looking bearish. And we really have bullish looking charts on our Bitcoins and our Ethereums and our XRPs. XRP's been pumping already. Like, XRP's getting ahead of the game. Where are you at, XRP? Let's take a look at you. Blowfin Perps, XRP. Are we getting that dirty, dirty swing failure pattern, or are you going to continue? Because this is what I have drawn out for you, XRP. This is what I expect. I expect $5 by Inauguration Day. We'll see. We shall see. But I've had this here since before we tap, I think, since before we tapped the low over here and then started pushing to the upside. And then we'll see. We'll see. Let's pull a fib on that. Let's see. We have the 1.618 right here at 3.47. I would look as that for that as my next point of resistance at that 3.47. And then the 2.618 at 4.44. And then the very top of this is $6.01. And I think we would probably stall just before that at around $5.89 because of the meme. Because that's how serious crypto takes currency. They don't. So, all in 100x? Oh, absolutely. You know what? Why not just go ahead, borrow money, borrow money from your credit card and just throw, and go, refinance your house or put a lien on it and, go grab all the loans that you can get from all the loan places and just throw it all in here. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, maybe you get into crippling debt. Who cares? You file for bankruptcy. You're done with it in 5 years. These are all jokes. Please don't do that. Do not be irresponsible like that, okay? Thank you. I love you. Don't do that. Oh man, that sounds good. I hope they adopt me. I'll sleep with the dogs. What are y'all talking about? I need XRP to moon so the Wicks can buy an island and a neighboring one for me too. Yeah, right? When you have that much conviction and you buy for 4 or 5 years, it is yeah, I hope it pays off. I mean, it already has, really. I popped in to smash the like and say hi, bro. All these good people captured my attention. Got to hit it. Good night, everyone. Thanks, LBC. Good night, Crypto Billy. Thank you for being here. Mad love. And I will see you tomorrow. Because you know that's true. Later, buddy. RS Miller. Oh, I lost the stream. No, you didn't. Melissa, financial advice? What? Here? No. Never. Guys, check out Chart Prime, 45% off for your first month. Now let's turn on the Chart Prime and see what we are looking here for XRP. If there's anything you guys want me to look at before we get out of here, I'll only got a few minutes left, so throw it in the chat and we'll try to take a look at it. We do have the 3D trend, guys. We finally got the mythical, magical, prestigious. That's what it says. It's look. Can you not hear it? It says, "Hey, I'm bullish AF," and there you go. Billy, you're welcome for us gracing you with our presence. Yes, indeed. Oh, retro. That's actually something that I used to tell people. I mean, obviously as a joke, but that's something that I used to say. It's funny you say that, RMT. I haven't even like used or even heard that expression in a while. But yeah. Wait, how does grass look? What does it do? What? Anyways, how does grass look? Is that a token? What are we saying here? You're speaking sign language to me. You're speaking in Braille. I can't read Braille. All right, so sitting here on Ethereum, we've gotten below the 3D trend on the daily chart. All right, we already looked at Ethereum. Let's look at something else. Let's look at Sui. Yeah, the token grass. I used to say it all the time too. Yeah. You're welcome for me gracing you with my presence. You know, I, if it wasn't for me, I honestly don't know what you would do with yourself at this time of night. You know? Actually, I probably know what you would be doing, but Grass's AI computer network. Dave Digital in the chat. What's going on? Dave Digital. What's going on, my bud? 3D trend thing. What does it do? It's kind of like a super trend indicator. Essentially, it's basically like a super trend indicator. But maybe even better. I have not compared it to any super trend indicators yet, so I just got this yesterday, so I've got a lot of back testing to do, but if we just stick here on the daily, we can see that this 3D trend, man, on the daily chart, we turn green. If you just go by until it turns purple, or I would even say you press buy, and then as you start taking out highs over here to the left, you start taking profits. Come down, get down into the purple. Look for the back test. You shoot down, you come up. You come up, you reject. That is when you go short. Same here. You come up, you break through. Cloud turns green. The back test, go long. That's that right. Same right here. Look, shoot up through. Ribbon turns green. Pull back. Back test, go long. And then, I mean, it's as easy as that. It really is as easy as that. But what is not easy is honing in your emotions and being able to Melissa, happened to me too. I had to close the stream and reopen it, and it's fine. Is the sound cutting out? That's weird. Maybe it's my new internet. Oh, okay. Hopefully. So yeah, had a blast, Dave. Had a blast. Always thank you for going in there and kind of helping me out a little bit with your humor and just your general Dave self. It's always nice meeting another Dave. That us Daves, we're one of a kind. If you ask me, we're one of a kind. Let's pull up a super trend. Let's just say super trend, and let's just click on the first one, the top one, and let's see. Let's compare. We got the 3D trend by Chart Prime, and we got this super trend indicator over here. Super trends much tighter, much tighter. Much tighter. Like, would this have taken you out? I got into both. That's funny. It got into both trends there. Comes down, broke the super trend, but did not break the 3D trend. Interesting. Turned green early compared to the 3D trend. 3D trend turned a little later, more on time, I would say. So it looks like the 3D trend by Chart Prime beats the super trend. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I dropped off too. That's weird. Why are y'all? It's us, not you. No, it's you, not me. Okay? Let's get it right, Melissa. It's you, it's not me. I mean, wait, it's me, it's not you. Beam, I'm just gonna go through random stuff until I get told that I need to get off of here, okay? Beam did exactly what I thought it was gonna do, that I shared in Discord several let's see, when was this? October, yeah, a few months ago. Before it even broke out, I was sharing this inverse head and shoulders measured move from the breakout, got all the way up to it. I mean, just a bang bang Just absolute killer of a trade there on Beam. You should have been there. Should have been there. Back test of that level that we broke out of, and we've gotten a bounce off of it. So that is interesting. That is interesting. That could be wave 4, and then it's going to go for wave 5 up to the 1.618 at about 6.5 cents. So Wednesday up, Thursday partially down, then full downward on Friday into the weekend, and then we pump again on Monday into inauguration. That's how I'm reading these charts. Potentially, and I do actually, RS Miller, shout out to you, man, because that's really, that is something that I do when it comes to trying to forecast stuff, is I try to think of the narratives that are coming up, and all the big events, everything that's in, and I try to place price action in those events, and that kind of helps, and it well, that does help you get a little bit of an extra edge in the markets, because if you can have an overall bullish bias, then that means what you're looking for is you're just looking for a break of a high, and you're looking for a back test to go long from. And then from there you go long, and you take profit at that first high, and then you take more profit as it moves to the upside. So, and that's called a trending market, when you're putting in higher highs and higher lows consistently. And same on the downside, lower lows and lower highs, right? That's a nice trend. So these are what we want to get caught up in, okay? This is what we want. These are the waves that we want to ride, okay? Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. That's what I used to say on my channel, and I still do whenever I actually go live on there, which last time, I don't even know. So trending markets, man, how you trade. So this is going to be some alpha, okay? I think, maybe. We'll see. You've got 3 different types of markets, okay? You've got, 3 different types of price action. You've got bearish trend, you've got a consolidation, and then you've got bullish trends. That's it. The consolidation areas is where we can play ranges. So we play the highs and the lows, or the resistance and supports, support and resistances. And then when we are trending, this is when we say, okay, I'm just going to go short because we are trending to the downside. I'm just going to look for short opportunities. Then you get into a period of consolidation, and then from there you have to wait and see. Well, you can play the highs and the lows, right? But then once you then you got to see which way it breaks out of it. So your consolidation is going to be one of 2 things. It's either going to be consolidation before a trend reversal, or it's going to be consolidation before trend continuation. It's going to be one of those 2 things. And that's it. So when you're in a broader uptrend, for me personally, I'm just looking for longs. I'm looking for a break of an old high, a pullback, and then I go long. When we start ranging, I'm looking for multiple points, multiple touches in the same areas, and I want to trade the range. I want to short the high, long the low, short the high, long the low. And you keep doing that until you break one way or the other. Once you break one way, then you flip on your one-way bias, and then you keep going with that until you get to the next consolidation range, which could potentially either continue higher, or It can give you your next reversal. Okay? And this is the balloon hot dog. And with that, I bid you all a farewell. That was fun. What are you guys talking about in the chat? Hey, that drawing looked very familiar from high school and science class. Exactly. This is the hot dog giraffe. It's a drawing how electricity flows. Oh, 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. That's exactly what it is. Or it's the XRP logo. I don't know. You tell me. Alex Crypto always talks about the hot dog because that is where the price ranges and it looks like a hot dog. And when you're stuck in the hot dog, he talks about not trading the hot dogs. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, we can not trade it. That's probably, that's especially for new traders. That's very wise. But I want to try and hit these. I want to try and hit these lows and these highs, right? That's what I want. So, anyways, yeah. Oh, I'm sitting here talking without showing my hot dog. There we go. There's the hot dog. See, it looks like a hot dog. Alexo always talks about the hot dogs. Don't trade the hot dogs. Or he says sandwich. Which, if you say sandwich, I just want to strangle you in any time I hear you say it. It's sandwich, not sandwich. There's no G in it. But that's okay. Strangle you. That's in a video game. Don't censor me, YouTube, okay? Don't censor me, okay? And GTA 5, okay? All right. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Had an absolute blast tonight, and yeah, it was a great time. Great time on Billy Goat Tales. Great time in the chat tonight. Thank you all for coming in and showing your support and giving bringing some life to the stream as you guys always do. We have to mention the hot dog in the morning to Alexo. Yeah, we do. But yeah, thank you for everything because you guys are the reason why I show up every night. If I came here and you guys were and there was nobody here every night, then I don't even know what I would do. I mean, maybe I would still do it, but probably not. So thank you all for being here and being part of the community and being my friends. It's pronounced Chanwich. Bit innuendo. Buenos noches, my friend. Hope you are doing well. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. You're amazing. Don't forget to, if you're new, join the Discord. Link in the description down below. Become a part of the Piper Academy. Become an alumni and become a member. All that good stuff if you want. If you like any of the stuff that you see on here. We've got 5 shows on the network, so be sure you check them out almost every single day, Monday through Friday. We've got Good Morning Crypto with BC Port Corp early in the morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then we've got the Morning Market Report with Army Piper and the OC guy at 9:30 at the market open. At 4 p.m., we've got Trade Intuition with T.I. Joe, Trader Joe, as I call him, T.I. Joe. And then we have the Crypto Nightcap at 8 p.m. with FD White and TradeFly. Then we'll be right back here with more Markets After Dark, where we go mad in the charts like some crazy wild sharks. I could have come up with something better than that, but we'll figure it out. Thank you guys. I'll see you all bright and early tomorrow morning. Go get some sleep. Have a beautiful, wonderful, an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I'll see you then. Mad love. Peace out. Good night.
Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, finance, you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dark, the shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes where everybody grows.
Shout out to the Wicks. We love you guys. Mr. Wick, you are so funny. And I need you to write me a poem about Markets After Dark and Lunar Beaches Crypto and the Piper Academy and something. I don't know, but I love you. Good night.
Path will be your guide through the market storm or the market tide. On the charts with Lunar's bright light. Crypto markets soaring through the night. From Bitcoin markets soaring fast. Markets after dark, the shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright light. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see the future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar